What's up YouTube, this is Darryl and Nathan, Twin Genetics. We're at Cardiff Gate Pure Gym. I've just finished work, about to hit arms workout, and sat in the car drinking some pre-workout, which is Ride the Lightning fruit punch flavour, and I think my brother's got the apple flavour. It's difficult at the moment. We both got our own splits, but we only see each other every Saturday and every other Friday, so we're trying to arrange our split around when we can record the videos. So what we're going to record once a week, which will contain some training footage, etc. But at the moment it's pretty difficult to try and arrange when we can record videos, record cooking videos, meal prep, because we don't live together. We live apart 6 days a week, so it's whenever we can see each other we tend to set up the camera, make some videos. Today, like Nathan said, we're hitting arms, so every Saturday we just try and put a new content out. So next week when we train shoulders, it just depends when we can really make time for each other. Yesterday in the gym as well, we did a chest workout together, but we both turned up the gym feeling very lethargic and not really in a great shape to train. So we did the workout, but it wasn't really that. Didn't really lift a lot of big weights. We basically just did high volume training on our chest. We did about 5 exercises, and then we called it a day. Then no cardio or anything else. And as we have mentioned before, we're trying to currently cut at the minute for my stag do in Ibiza, which is at the end of June, beginning of July. Well, we're just going to head into the gym now to smash this arm workout. The workout's going to consist of really a lot of supersetting, and then try and really hit arms really that hard in the last 2 weeks, just from the amount of training we've done. We've incorporated triceps and biceps with say back and chest in the last couple of weeks, so we want to really go now and smash this arm workout and get a good pump on our arms. And then afterwards then we're going to go for 35 to 40 minutes on the Stairmaster. Probably just watched a YouTuber like Rob Lipset or Christian Guzman, and one of our favourites, Chris Jones, or maybe one of those on the Stairmaster. I had my cheat meal yesterday. I went for a wedding tasting session with my fiance, and so I'm ready now. I need the cardio for today. So next up in the next clip up in the video will be our legs workout from last week. There should be a commentary over the top, so hope you enjoy it and see you in the next one.
What's up YouTube, this is Darryl with your commentary over the top of our legs workout. It's our first commentary we've done, so bear with me. If you like it, give some good feedback below. First of all, we start off with 15 to 20 minutes of stretching. I prefer to stretch. Some people like to use the treadmill for 5-10 minutes warm up, but stretching I find reduces risk of injury and feel looser and nicer when I'm performing the exercises. So we started off with a warm-up with just 20 kilos either side. I always recommend warm-up, do warm set, do it light, go deep, get everything stretched out and warmed out. We did 4 sets on here, 4 working sets, pretty heavy. We worked our way up to 100 kilos, which is 220 pounds for our American viewers. And then right at the end we ended up doing a drop set. So here's Nathan performing his drop set. Like I said before, the 10s each side and the 15s. Do as many reps as you can, maybe 15 to 20. And then when you feel fatigued, take the plate off and get back onto the squat and finish up with as many reps as you can, maybe 15 to 20. When I say as many reps as possible, I don't mean go to 100. I mean the sensible high rep. You want to get a pump, you want to get the blood flowing into the quads. And here's me finishing off my drop set here. On to exercise number 2. This is the walking barbell lunge. Here we did 4 sets, between 12 and 16 reps. I think we both end up getting 8 on each leg for each set, so 16 reps. With this you need to ensure the weight is driven through your lead leg, and you want to take as much emphasis off your trailing leg as possible. The trailing legs there's more for balance, not really to take any of the weight. It's important here to keep your chest up. Concentrate on something right directly in front of you. Now don't you really want to look down to the floor, because you look down to the floor you tend to tilt forward, and if you tilt forward you might lose balance, and it might put you off for the set. So keep your chest upright directly in front of you, concentrate on the spot on the wall, and you should get the technique pretty spot on. In addition to the technique, the further you step forward, the more you activate the hamstrings. You're still activating the quad, but there's more activation on the hamstrings. The shorter your step, the more emphasis you put on your quad. So really speaking, you want to work somewhere in the middle. You kind of want to work the hamstrings, but at the same time the quads. It's kind of like an overall general exercise. That's good for building mass on your legs, but without targeting one muscle in particular. On to our third exercise. This is hack squat. This is one of my favourite quad exercises. It really targets your quads. It also means you can get down really deep, whereas sometimes on conventional squatting people don't tend to go as deep or arse to the grass, so to speak. So I like this one. Never really do it first off, always do it with a few exercises in. I find it creates a huge burn on the quad, and great emphasis on the outer sweep of the quad also. With this we did 4 sets of 8 to 12. We started with the first set, it's quite a lightweight, and we added some weight also. The machine itself is like a wrist resistance of 60 kilos, so the plates you see aren't very big, but overall probably lifting between 80 and 100 kilos per set. On this you kind of want to take the stopper out, which is the yellow thing you can see on the screen. You want to try and go as deep as possible, that's comfortable for you. And you want to extend all the way to the top without fully extending your legs to straight. You want to leave a slight bend and then straight down again. On the fourth and final set, we decided to do a drop set. This is where we just took 2 plates off each side of the machine, narrowed our stance, and did a set to failure. The reason for narrowing the stance is to put more emphasis and more volume through the outer sweep of the quad. You can't directly target that, but you can kind of put more emphasis on there. It's one of my things that I lag in, is the outer sweep of my quad. I've trained legs pretty intensely through winter, but it's just one of these things I kind of want to bring up. Our fourth exercise was a lying hamstring curl. This really isolates the hamstring. It's more of a finishing movement for legs. As it gets quite a good burn, you want to keep this at high reps. We completed 4 sets of 15. The key to this is not too much weight, but enough to get a good enough resistance. So you want to take the weight up with your heels and target your heels towards your glutes, and then squeeze for a millisecond, and on the way back down you will control the weight not to full lockout where the plate hits the machine, but you want to control just beforehand, an inch off, and then back up again and contract with the same motion with heels to your glutes. This should really get the burn going and really finish off legs. Our fifth and final exercise was 3 sets of 15 for quad extensions. Again, keeping the weight pretty light. We want to isolate the muscle again, make sure we get a good contraction. On the way up, you want a pretty smooth motion and contract at the top for a millisecond, and then lower the weight back down slowly without hitting the plate. So that concludes the leg workout for today with the commentary over the top. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, if you did like the video, hit the like button below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your comments in the comment section below. Our next video along will be our chest and tricep session, so I'll see you in the next one.